Today I'm going to be getting the Platinum Trophy for Elden Ring, one of the most critically acclaimed and challenging games of all time, and a title that I have somehow avoided all of these years. Yep, that's right, I've never played it. I am so screwed. And to make things even worse, I can't just beat the game and call it a day. I'll need to explore every inch of this enormous world, and face off against bosses that most players are perfectly happy to never touch, including what is widely considered the single hardest boss that has ever been put in a video game. Seriously guys, I have been dreading this one for a very long time. As I headed into day one of my Elden Ring journey, I was feeling pretty hopeful and excited about what was to come. Don't worry though, the game was going to slap that right out of me as quick as possible. But before I could get stuck in, I first had to complete the rite of passage for any legendary RPG. Character creation. Here we go. Okay, select your character base. I might just go for Vagabond. He's like got a sword. He's just jamming. Dave Elden's Rings. Let's give him a nice wide look. Come on, chum. Look at them chubby cheeks. This is not what I intended to do. He's looking good. This is him, Dave Elden's Rings. Imagine this guy walks up to you in a nightclub. Hello, ladies. Would you like me to buy you a double vodka Coke? That is the peak of man. With my character now molded into the legend I knew he could be, it was then time to take my first steps into this magical wide world. And rather than some nice hand-holding to ease you in, this game puts you in your place very quickly. Oh great, let's see if I got the skills. How do we dodge again? Gotta give me some crazy members. Okay, I've already taken a hit, that's not good. Do I have any way of healing? I've got the dodges on lock. I only hit once. So I wasn't meant to beat him, right? I did actually find out afterwards that you can beat this thing if you know what the hell you're doing, but with the controller in the hands of a complete noob here, a death is pretty much guaranteed, which transports you to the real start of the game. It's literally there to be like, welcome to Elden Ring, you suck. So with that icebreaker out of the way, I truly began my journey in the area of Limgrave, where this vast world opens up to me with no direction of where to go first. And being the dumb, overzealous gamer I am, I thought, what the hell? Out of the frying pan, into the fire. I think we've got to try and take this guy on. This is bound to go terribly, but it's worth a shot. This is starting very well. You gotta remember, guys, I am a gamer. So, like, I'm not completely terrible. I'm actually dodging everything. I can't see because this fucking tree. The tree sentinel is using the trees. I'm dead. It was abundantly clear now that walking up to enemies twice my size and trying to challenge them was a pretty stupid idea. So after respawning this time, I avoided the tree sentinel and headed deeper into Limgrave, where I stumbled on a bunch of simpler enemies that I could practice my combat on more safely. I realized that each enemy I killed granted me a currency called runes, which I would then be able to spend at a site of grace. There was one of these nearby, and each one I found would act as a new save and respawn point. And at this grace in particular, I was introduced to a mysterious NPC called Melina. Now, I will clarify before we get too stuck in that whilst Elden Ring is incredibly lore-rich and there is a story you can follow along with, it is one of the most confusing ones to understand that I've probably ever experienced, and I'm way too dumb to understand it. And so as a result, it will not be at the forefront of this video. This is more about my RPG experience, my story through playing the game, and the pain train that comes along with it.
But you, I am afraid, are maidenless.
Well,
I can play the role of maiden.
hey, yeah, you can. You got no bitches. That's basically what she told me. And she's like, I can play that role. Spectral steed whistle. Okay, yes. Ah, there we go. There we go. There's the horsey. Whee! With the spectral steed now in my possession, exploring Limgrave became a whole lot faster, but the decision of where to go next was entirely up to me. My chat did inform me that the map showed a general direction to follow from the site of grace if I wanted to stick with the main quest path, so for now I just decided to follow along with that. Stormgate. Great. Hello, pal. So he's going to jump down anyway. We can probably just run past him, though. I do want to grab whatever's on the floor, though. I feel like whatever that is, it has to be good. Oh, it's a lump of flesh. It was so not worth. Hey, later, suckers. After following the main path and finding the sites of grace along the way, I ended up at the gates of a large castle that I could only assume was the place I needed to get into. And this led to who many would consider the true gatekeeper of Elden Ring. Believe me, level up your character more, you won't be able to handle the boss. You don't know me. Touch gold summon sign. Oh, Sorcerer Rogia. Hello.
In search of the Elden Ring, emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Damn, you ugly. Brother looks like the personification of COVID-19. Okay, he's strong though. Let's go, baby. This is where I figure out very quickly that I need to go level up. Almost certainly. But we'll give it a good go. Margit the Fell. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh. Oh! What a hit. Okay, Roger is just that guy. Summons are OP. Oh, God. Oh, I did not dodge that. No, Roger. Oh, now it's just me and Margit. Oh, no. Oh, that was a pretty good first try. I can do this. I don't need to go level up. Fuck that. Margit the Fell Omen is the first true boss of Elden Ring. And unlike the Scion and the Tree Sentinel I'd foolishly attempted to take down earlier, Margit is a boss that I was required to beat if I wanted to progress out of the intro of the game. Hence the gatekeeper comment I made earlier. There are genuinely a good number of players who come along and fancy trying Elden Ring, only to get to Margit, die to him once, and just go, nah, not for me, mate. Now, obviously, that will not be me, because I am a true gamer. And this is my full-time job now, so I have no choice. But for now, though, after my first attempt at Margit, we meet Melina back at the site of grace, who transports us to a new, very important area. Can I turn on the volume? Oh, we got a trophy. Round Table Hold. Arrived at Round Table Hold. The Round Table Hold is basically the hub of the game, where I can do all sorts of things like upgrade weapons at the smithy, purchase some useful items, and chat to random NPCs about complete nonsense that I have no idea about. But rather than getting stuck into too much of anything here, I headed straight back to Margit to challenge this tank again. Okay, you got to admit that was pretty good. Today's video is kindly supported by War Thunder, one of the most comprehensive vehicle combat games ever made. With over 2,500 tanks, planes, helicopters, and ships across 10 nations, there's no other game offering this level of variety. The vehicles, the graphics, the sound design, it's genuinely next level, and you feel like you're at the controls of the real thing. And with over 95 million players worldwide, you'll be going at it in massive PvP battles every single day. The bit that really hooked me when I saw it was the damage model systems. Rather than simple hitboxes and HP, every vehicle is modeled down to the individual components: engines, fuel tanks, crew, the lot. And when something goes boom, the X-ray view shows you exactly where the shell went in and what it shredded on its way through. I cannot describe how satisfying it is. There are also 3 modes on offer, depending on how much pain you want. You've got arcade for quick matches, realistic for the sweet spot in between, and simulator if you genuinely want to feel the punishment. And if you're someone who's worrying about how this could possibly all run smoothly, you don't have to worry, because the game runs on the in-house Daegor engine, heavily optimized to push solid frame rates even on lower end machines. And the best part of all is that the game is completely free, and you can play it on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and even mobile. So to jump in, you can click my links in the pinned comment or video description below. New players and anyone returning after 6 months away will also get a massive bonus pack on PC and consoles, with the exclusive Eagle of Valor vehicle decorator, 100,000 silver lions, and 7 days of premium account. It is a limited time offer, so do not just sit on it, go and check it out. And speaking of things getting sat on, let's get back to our pummeling session with Margit. Now, what's probably meant to happen here is you fight this guy once and then go, holy crap, I am underleveled, I need to go get runes somewhere else in Limgrave. But as you'll find out very quickly throughout this video, that is not my style. Oh, there we go, there we go. Dave beats games, Dave beats games. I'm on the edge of the map. Oh, we've done it again. Oh my god, are we gonna do it? We're so close, we're so close. People said I needed to go level up, but they don't know that I am Dave Beats Games. Shite. Oh, just keep rolling. No. No. Ah. No. His work rate was too much. He is him. No. We've got this, though. We've got this. One thing you will learn throughout this Platinum experience, guys, in these streams, is that I will just keep bashing my head against something rather than going and getting stronger. You need the wolf summons. I don't need shit. It's the fucking worst move in the game. I hate that move. That move, I got hit by nothing apart from that stupid... By the way, out of arena summons increases the boss more HP to compensate. Oh. Should I do it without the summon then? I'm going to try it without my summon boy. Dude's got more delays than the fucking UK train system. No. We need the wizard. We need Gandalf in here to help my sorry ass. Roger, we're subbing you back in, pal. Get your ass in here, boy. Duh. We'll ignore that one. What happened there? I'm going to keep smashing my head against this wall until I do this, guys. It will be a defeat to me if I run off somewhere, level up, or get some different OP weapon and come back. By this point, I think at least 50% of my chat was screaming at me to just go and level up a bit, because this was just painful to watch. But I just knew that if I kept bashing away at this guy, that eventually I would prove all of those people wrong. Woo! Margit the Fell Omen. Oh, I defeated Margit the Fell Omen. That run was sick. Me and Roger made it all the way to the end, and now he's gone. But holy shit, I felt that one. That one, the flow was just there. Easy, first try. With Margit now extinguished, I entered the menacing behemoth that is Stormvale Castle, the first of what this game calls legacy dungeons, maze-like enclosed areas housing tons of enemies and a tough boss at the end of it. The term legacy dungeon stems from the fact that these areas are far more similar to older Dark Souls games, where rather than having a massive open world that we can just explore as we please, we're instead confined to the dungeon and we're trying to get to a specific end location. And it was right here as I began Stormvale that people in chat started debating over what can be the most controversial and important question in all of Elden Ring. What build are you going to use? You see, in this game, your build is made up of a bunch of different things, but it essentially boils down to your weapon and your stats. Some people love to use katanas and quick swords with a dexterity focused build, you know, full-on Jin Sakai kind of shit. Others prefer to use magic and cast spells as far away from enemies as possible. Yeah, we hate those guys, they suck. And so with the challenges I had ahead of me, I was now at the stage where I really had to start considering what path I wanted to go down. But to be honest, I think the game just made the decision for me. Ooh, brick. 31 strength. Unga bunga. I want to use that. I've literally just been saying how much I like big weapons. Oh. I'm just going to dedicate getting strength so I can use this thing because it looks really cool. A strength build with big weapons seemed perfectly up my alley, but before I could truly become Sir Bonk, I needed to first level up my strength stat to be able to wield that giant hammer. So I continued making my way through Stormvale and came across another important part of any great Elden Ring build, my first talisman. The Claw Talisman? That's going to be so good for me. All I'm doing is jump attacks. What are the chances of that? That is such an insane find. So that means that these moves, which I've been doing, are just twice as good. Talismans are equipable items that give you passive benefits from having them on. And that one I just found was perfect for my strength build, where methodical jump attacks can work out really nicely. So I was feeling pretty good at this point. But what I wasn't feeling so good about was figuring out where the bloody hell I was going in this place. What can I hear? I can hear something weird. I can hear something I don't like the sound of. Hello? Little jar people. Oh, they're not friendly. Nothing's friendly in this world, is it? Although they don't seem hostile. Oh no, they do. Oh my god, there's a big jar. What the fuck is this? 1 man, 5 jars. That is a bad reference. Oh, I can jump across to here. The way that they've designed these levels is so goddamn smart. Rainbow stone. Where am I now? I'm not actually getting annoyed. I'm just like, where am I going in this castle? Okay, I can do the level up. Yes. I need 22. So I can use the hammer now, right? Can I use the bonk? Yeah, I have big hammer. Okay, so we got the big bonker. I am excited. What is that? Barbaric Roar. Let loose a bestial roar to rally the spirit and increase attack power. While active, strong attacks change to savage combo attacks. Oh, sick. Oh, yes. Yes. This is what I want. This is exactly how I want to play this game. Big weapons, no defense whatsoever. Attack, attack, attack. Die a lot in the process. That sounds perfect. What you just saw there was the final part of any great Elden Ring build, the Ash of War. These are extra activatable abilities that consume a certain amount of focus points, or FP for short. That's that blue bar on the top left. Having this beefy hammer in hand and now having a pretty good idea on how to use it was going to help out so much against all those pesky enemies I was coming across. But it definitely wasn't going to save me from the biggest threat, myself. Stick drift or sensitive analog sticks? Do you think so? No! Fuck's sake! Now being a bit more careful of the dangerous environment, I eventually progressed my way through the castle to my next true challenge, Stormvale's main boss. What is on the other side of here?
Mighty dragon, thou the true born heir. Tarnished.
That's a lot of arms. Oh, shit.
I command thee.
Oh, we're fucked. Godric the Grafted. I'll tell you what, he's a lot smaller than he looked in that cutscene. Oh my god, he has like ranged attacks. Okay. Okay, his moves aren't too bad, he says as he proceeds to take 1,000,000 damage. After only a couple of terrible attempts, it was very obvious that one bonky boy was not going to be anywhere near enough to deal with this guy at my current level. So this time around, rather than trying to shove the square peg into the circular hole until it worked, I went away and powered up a bit. And it was at this point that I learned about another of the game's more controversial topics. Summons. The first type of these are cooperative summon signs, like our boy Roger who we brought in to help against Margit earlier. These guys are only available for certain bosses in the game, so they're not always going to be an option, but luckily for Godric, there's this barbarian looking woman called Nephili who can give us a helping hand. The other type of summons are spirit ashes. These are essentially spells that you can find a ton of around the lands between, that when activated, call in a ghostly creature to fight for you, kind of like a Pokemon. So I headed to this church out in Limgrave where I was granted my first spirit ashes, a trio of wolves. Now, it goes without saying that having an NPC basically do a boss for you is pretty frowned upon amongst all the elite Elden Ringers. I'll return to this topic a bit later on, but for now, all you guys need to know is that I will not be crutching on summons for this platinum. I mean, it doesn't even really matter right now because there were not enough summons in the entire game to carry my ass. Oh, sick. Okay, this is the best I've had it. Go, Nephili. Oh my god, this is going so much better. I mean, Nephili's a beast. Phase 2, it's a soul special. Phase 1 makes you feel like you're doing well. And there's always a phase 2. Oh, he's literally got a dragon. He's literally got a fire-breathing dragon. Great, great! Oh my god. Yes! No, I didn't dodge that last one. They're so insanely close. I'm a bit tilted by that one, but honestly, the progression from what we were doing half an hour ago to there. Oh, your mum is so fat. Oh, what a stupid... That was just so bad. I'm a fucking idiot. Oh my god, the wolves are in the way! Oh my god, the wolves got in the way. The wolves got in the fucking way. We staggered him and the wolves got in my way. Haha, I love this game. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're absolutely cooking. Yes, yes, yes. Use this move. This is such an easy move to dodge. I've done it again! It's the patented Soul's Greed, where all you need to do is just carefully hit the guy 2 more times, and I'm sat there spamming the shit out of the button. The amount of times in today's stream that I've done that is mental. This fight was so punishing, but I just had to keep reminding myself that this was only day 1, and I'd already come so far with my skills from literally nothing. So I took a deep breath, calmed myself down, headed back in, and I knew that I could put this loser to bed. Nephilim. Finish him off. You finish him off. Finish him off. Finish him off. Nephilim, please. No. Yes, come on. Come on. Come on. Shard Bearer Godric. Come on. That was it. I felt locked in again. You know the run when you're going to get it, or you think you know the run and then you miss all your hits at the end, which has happened quite a lot of times, but come on. With Godric's grafting days now over, I had finally conquered Stormvale Castle, and it was time for Sir Bonk to head on to greater things. Now, I knew that Elden Ring was a pretty big game, but I was about to realize just how much of a mammoth the lands between really are. Where in God's name am I now? Liurnia of the Lakes. Oh. Wow. Shit like this, I love, by the way. How inviting is this? Like, what's over there in that Hogwarts-looking place? That's amazing, man. So the map just keeps going above. I think that's the map. Let me go grab the map. There we go. Map, Liurnia East. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, okay. It's a grower, not a shower. Fucking hell. As the sun rose on day 2, I could not have been more excited to dive down into Liurnia and explore everything it had to offer. But before I got too ahead of myself, there was one task I wanted to knock off first. You see, when we beat Godric, we obtained his Great Rune, and you get one of these for beating each Lord boss throughout the game. These can be equipped and give you massive buffs, but before you can do that, you first need to activate them from their dormant state at the specific Divine Tower associated with that rune. For Godric's rune specifically, it was the Divine Tower of Limgrave I needed to head to, the route for which actually began back in Stormvale Castle, and this route was a rather daunting one. Stormhill. Man, this game is just one of the best looking games I've ever played. If you're into like dark fantasy and shit, like this is the... no. How bad can this go? Yeah, bad. Oh. Oh, there's always a second hit. Oh my god, there's a third one. Oh, fuck off. Okay, one of them killed the other one. I'll take it. Tickle him. Tickle his little feet. There we go. Now there's just this one who's just firing nukes at me from a while. We just need to stand behind stuff as we move. Oh, wow, that doesn't protect me. Okay, cool. Travel to another location. Yes. So now we're at the tower. Amazing. Aha, here we go. Restore the power of the Great Rune. This had better be worth it, man. Great rune. I definitely was worth it because we got a trophy. Restored the power of a great rune. I did not realize that was a trophy. So 100% was worth it because otherwise we wouldn't have got this for a long time. It was now finally time to begin adventuring into Liurnia. And I thought, what better place to aim for than the big Hogwarts looking gaff in the middle of the lake? And whilst the enemies in this area were getting increasingly more deadly, I was realizing that there were other ways to deal with them. Okay. Oh shit, there's knights. Horse parkour. Oh my god, the horse parkour is insane. This was not how the game was meant to be played. It works. Oh my god, there's a grace. The entrance to this mysterious building turned out to be locked by a magical seal, but there was a helpful map nearby that led me to the location of a key to get in. So I skillfully avoided the enemies again and galloped over to this location. Definitely figured that one out on my own without any assistance from Google searches, before carefully grabbing the key, avoiding a bloody dragon along the way. I had definitely learnt my lesson now, just run away. And so with the key in hand and the magic seal now broken, I was given access to Elden Ring's second legacy dungeon, the Academy of Raya Lucaria. Academy of... Oh. Yes, 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 yes. This is my vibe. This is first day at Hogwarts vibe. Get that sorting hat on me. This looks sick, this place. Oh my god, it actually is Hogwarts. It actually is fucking Hogwarts. It's fucking Harry Potter and Ron Weasley ready to fuck my shit up. Okay, we ready? Let's go. Oh, get fucked. That's Ron dead. Neville Longbottom getting shit on. I don't remember that happening in the Wizard Duels in Hogwarts. Draco Malfoy just rocking up with a gigantic hammer and bludgeoning Harry's head in. In comparison to Stormvale that I had bested previously, the Academy has a very different vibe, with far more verticality and a plethora of different areas to get lost in. Now, typically when it comes to live streaming, because I live stream everything here on YouTube, I do enforce a strict no backseat gaming rule, you know, just to keep more of it on my side. But with how confusing this whole game was and the fact I was just getting lost around every single corner, I was a little bit more lenient this time around. Oh my god, I really wish I wasn't. Jack wants to give some guidance. What is Jack's guidance? Up and over the wheel, jump off to the right, and then head all the way down. Let the Iron Maiden eat you and kill you. So you're saying ride it all the way over? Down, down, down we go. Okay, down here. Okay, so this thing. Eat me, goddammit. Like this. If this is just death, I'm going to be pissed. You've not sent me down here for no fucking reason. Where am I on the map? This is actually on the map. Why would I want to be here? I don't like it here. I feel like I'm in a place I really shouldn't be. Oh my god, no. Why am I here? Surely I respawn back at the Grace. Oh no, I respawn here. Okay. Why have I come here? For fun? Great. I was having fun in Hogwarts. Why am I here? It won't let you teleport out until you find a Grace. Wait, really? Oh, you have been trapped. You cannot travel to the sites of Grace until you rest at one. Brill! Oh no, it's two of them. No! Can this send me somewhere else? What a fucking waste of time. I'm just gonna put it back on the way to start. I'm stuck! I'm stuck in a volcano. So there's a Grace here. Oh my god, there's literally a Grace up there. There we go. With that completely pointless detour over and done with, I got back to powering my way through the Academy, bonking to death every wizard who stood in my way, and eventually stumbled on yet another one of those joyous green fog doors. It's a boss. I have no heals and I'm 1 health. This is going to go great. If I beat this, someone's got to gift 10. Red Wolf of Radagon. Oh, god damn it. Okay, cool, I'm dead. Oh, wow! Good attempt. How do I avoid the barrage of shit that comes my way? Okay, this is a sick attempt. No. No. No, I keep missing. I've missed so many hits this fight. No, I'm missing again, Dave. Stop being a fucking ape. Oh, okay, that was a good one. That was a good attempt. This is doable easily in a couple of attempts. What is that ability? How do you dodge that? No, oh, I keep doing that. Every single boss in this game, I've done the exact same thing. And I don't even think that was the Elden Ring, the Soul's Greed. I can't land the last hit. Oh, just kill me. The thing is, I'm getting this pissed off at a boss, which has only taken me... What is happening with my controller? Oh my god, the dodges are insane. Don't fuck this. Yeah, this is the one, this is the one, this is the one. Oh my god, we're cooking. We're cooking. Red Wolf of Radagon. Oh my god, that attempt was insane. The dog is down. I repeat, the dog is down. Defeating the Red Wolf gave me access to the upper areas of the academy. Areas that added in some fun new obstacles to tackle. Okay. Brilliant. Go quick before they drop another one. Moongrum. Oh my god. Okay. Me bonk. Oh my god, he heals. He's like a person. Is he like a tarnished like me? Of course, I put you on 1 health again. I hate everyone in this game. She fell down the hole. Thanks for the shield, pal. Is this the boss? The wolf was only like 5 minutes ago. Hello. No. No. That is horrifying.
Hush, little Culver. Fresh and pure.
Oh god, it's starting. So yeah, much sooner than expected, it was time for our second main boss, Renala, Queen of the Full Moon. This fight is one of the more unique ones in the game, where you have to run around this library, finding and attacking whichever girl is singing, while you get Wingardium Leviosa by everything from lamps to the full works of Shakespeare. Once you've hit 3 of them, Renala falls to the floor and becomes vulnerable for a short amount of time, before rising back up and the cycle starts again. The whole thing is fucking weird. Ah, my worst fear. Books. Ah, a book. I have to read. Oh, she's down. She's down. Oh my god, I'm absolutely cooking her. This boss fight has been pretty simple, luckily, after getting the knack of it. But unsurprisingly to no one, apart from me for some reason, this was still a main boss, and so there was something much worse just around the corner. Can I kill her here? Come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Please tell me that's it. I haven't got a trophy. That's not it, is it? No. Oh, I didn't think there was a second phase because I thought it would come halfway through a health bar. Oh, that's why it was so easy. And I've used so much. I've used so much to get here.
It's never that simple.
Renala of the Full Moon.
Oh, this is like the proper boss fight now, isn't it? Oh my god, now what? Okay. No. That's too much to do before I even get to play the real boss. That's too much. I've got to run all the way up past the boulder, then do all of the killing the minions, and then I get to fight her. Oh, fuck. I'm not starting the boss fight off having been hit with the boulder. Renala was quite clearly a bit of a problem. Having to do the whole run back to the boss room and phase 1 before I even got a chance at the real fight was such a ball ache. And you remember that whole thing earlier where I said if you use summons that you're a little wimp? Well, Renala just doesn't give a shit. No. Oh my god. She has summons. How much shit are you gonna spawn in? Why? Why is there so much stuff? How much stuff does she spawn in? I'm not even done with the thing before, and then the new thing comes in. Now, I've been trophy hunting on this channel for about 2 years now, and throughout all the rage and those hard moments, I have not once had a problem with my beautiful little custom controller that I have. Well, as they say, all good things come to an end. Look at how bad my controller is. It's really annoying in a fight like this. If I die again, I'm gonna break my controller. It's so buggered. You can probably see right now that it just looks so all over the place. No. My controller's fucking up. My controller's breaking. Oh no. I actually don't think I can use this controller. I think I need to go get another controller. Yeah, I've got 2 more controllers downstairs. I'm gonna go get another controller and see if it's the controller or the game. Okay. Okay, so let's sync this up. Okay, it was the controller. It was completely the controller, because this controller I can actually run in a straight line. With some fresh sticks in hand, I was ready to take it to Renala and prove everyone wrong who said I was lying about my controller being bust and that I was just making excuses. And at the most unlikely moment, a few attempts later, after ending up with no heals remaining on the brink of death, I somehow just entered flow state. No, I missed. Oh my god. I'm actually shaking. How the fuck did I beat her on that run? The Unga Bunga prevails. I'm actually gonna stand up for a second. Stretch the hamstrings in the jeans. Before anyone else says it, yes, gaming for 5 hours in jeans is criminal behavior. I don't really know what came over me that evening. Anyway, 2 main bosses down, many more to go. The adventure continues. With the academy now behind us, I once again decided to follow the grace arrows on the map, which led me up out of Liurnia to the gigantic Grand Lift of Dectus. Unfortunately though, the lift was currently not usable, leaving me with 2 options. Either find a way to activate this thing, or find another more rogue way up the cliff. It's there somewhere. Another path leading to the foot of the Erd tree. So can I not use this? I don't think I can use this lift yet. But it says this way. Is it that? Hole! Oh, Unga Bunga, go hole. Bonk make hole? Bonk make big hole in wall. Unga Bunga go through hole. Using the map as a guide, I headed towards the cave marker, requiring me to scale the wall while fighting through a bunch of these annoying flying bat enemies. Seriously, the worst enemies in the game, they can get in the bin. And after making it to the top of the structure, it turned out that that marker on the map was not just a big hole I can stroll through. It's a boss! Okay, what boss is this gonna be? I feel ready for a boss right now, actually. Oh, damn. Magma Worm Macaw! Oh shit, oh shit. Oh, blimey. Oh, the target on this guy is so shite. No. I think I need to go level up a little bit, guys. I think I need to go sort my life out. Fighting Makar here felt a bit like how Margit did earlier on, where I could tell that he was a gatekeeper to an area with an increasing level of difficulty. You know, him beating you here is like a helpful message of, you ain't strong enough, mate. And so, after a long and successful day in the lands between, it was time, for now, to hang up the sticks, have a funeral for our broken boy, and figure out where the hell we were gonna go next. Day 3 was going to begin as a very different kind of day. Whereas with previous boss fights, I was able to just go and kill a few enemies, get a few runes, and level up, that wasn't going to be enough here. And so for the first time in this playthrough, I was going to be going off script, staying clear of the main quest path to buff myself up a bit and explore more of this game's awesome world. So after a bit of research, the first goal I'd set myself for the day was to go around and gather as many sacred tears as possible. These are special items that give you a permanent boost to the amount you heal per flask, and you can grab them from churches hidden throughout the game. Now, foolishly, because I didn't even know these things existed, I had grabbed a grand total of 0 of these so far, meaning my heals in these fights was pitiful. But what it did mean is that there were a bunch of these I could now easily go and grab throughout Limgrave and Liurnia. I also decided that now would be the perfect time to go and explore deeper into earlier areas that I'd left behind, to go and get some better gear and hopefully grab some trophies along the way. It didn't take too much exploring to stumble on a brand new little area just south of Limgrave called the Weeping Peninsula, and in a castle on the coast, I ended up against another boss, Leonine Misbegotten. And if there's one thing I'd say about this fight, I was probably meant to come here a bit earlier than I did. Oh shit. He looks like he could be hard. Maybe. Okay, no, we're cooking. Okay, no, we're absolutely... No. Okay, no. I'm very sorry that I came here so late in the game, but you do not stand a fucking chance. Easy peasy. Oh my god, you get a trophy for that one as well. Defeat Leonine Misbegotten. Oh. I did not expect to get a trophy for that guy, because he was easy as fuck, to be honest. After about half an hour of exploring the peninsula and Limgrave, I was pretty sure I'd uncovered most of what it had to offer me right now. But if there's one thing that I'd learned most about Elden Ring, it's that when you think you've explored everything, you ain't got a clue. What is this? Oh my god, how far are we going down? Bloody hell, we're going deep. Have I just stumbled on like a dungeon again? Oh my god. Where in God's name have I ended up? I thought there was going to be a chest. Wow. I feel like we're in like the Greek pantheon. This is dope. The Shifra River is one of the many expansive underground areas in Elden Ring. Yes, that is how you pronounce it. It's not Siofra, you donut. There's once again a load of geeky lore about why this place exists, but all you need to wrap your head around right now is that however big you think this game is, there is a whole underground world below the main world. How mental is that? Running around the Shifra River, I found a bunch of torches I could light, which led me to face off against another boss that I was massively overleveled for, the Ancestor Spirit. We done it? Yeah, another trophy! Ancestor Spirit. Sick. With all the upgrades I wanted now in place and a few more trophies in the collection, it was now time to return to that Makar fight and just hope I'd done enough to move on to the next area. Magma Worm Makar. And just like that, the bridge was crossed. Defeating Makar and finally breaching the hole in the wall led me to the next overworld area, the Atlas Plateau, a place that it was abundantly clear I was not welcome in whatsoever. What? What the fuck is happening? Why would it do that? Oh my god, it's found me. Get me the fuck out. It's above me. I don't know if this is a try. I don't think I can kill this. This seems like something like I should not be able to fight right now. I'm leaving. The Atlas Plateau seemed like the grandest area of the game yet. The towering ghostly banners, the glow of the Erd tree now so close, it really felt like things were starting to mount up. So as a result, I was starting to question the longevity of my Sir Bonk build. Like, yes, the hammer had been great so far, but having found it so early on, I knew that there had to be something with a higher ceiling that could be even better, while still fitting with my strength stats. Well, lucky for me, it just so happens that my stars were about to align. Whoosh. Whoosh. That never gets old. Okay, what's in the box? Ooh, great stars. Can I use that? I can. Okay, this might be the bonk weapon, because everyone says that bleed is really strong. This weapon feels good. It's got life steal? Oh my god, it does. Oh, yes. I'm all in. Sir Bonk has finally graduated from hammer to spiky anal beads. The goal now was to get into the gigantic walled city that you can see from pretty much everywhere on the Atlas Plateau. But I knew if I wanted to use my new bonk stick, I was gonna need to put some levels into it first. And as I mentioned earlier, you level up weapons by taking them to the smithy in the Round Table Hold. But what I didn't mention is that this requires smithing stones of increasing rarities to keep doing the leveling up. And unfortunately, I'd already piled all the ones I'd found previously into the hammer. Luckily though, my all-knowing chat was once again around to help and informed me that I could go and easily grab a ton of smithing stones by heading to these different mine tunnels scattered around Limgrave, Liurnia, and the Atlas Plateau. So I headed off in search of those and came out of it with enough stones to take my great stars up a ton of levels. This left me feeling confident enough to march upon the city gates, where, if I wanted to gain access, I would have to beat a familiar face. Oh, for God's sake. Draconic Tree Sentinel. Wait, do I need to beat him? That's not fair. That wasn't a bad attempt. Oh my god, stop. Oh my god, stop with the flames! Yeah. Ugh. Oh, fuck off. That is the worst move, the fucking fireball. I am the king of clutch. Me. I am the king of clutch. With and without heals, I told you. Yeah, like for whatever reason, when I have no heals and I am up against it, a little light bulb just flicks on in my head and I just turn into like an absolute animal. Oh, wow. This place is sick. That is a big fucking dragon. I want to go down and explore all these houses, which I assume I'm going to do. Now, to be honest, up to this point, I hadn't really struggled much with the generic enemies that were around the world, mainly because I'd stayed on top of my leveling and my build progression. Well, that was about to change. I still am not running into anything like that I really think is that hard. And I know that I'm setting myself up for failure here. Oh, you fucking idiot. Why do I open my stupid mouth? Oh my god, I'm dead again. Okay, everything here does so much damage. Yeah, okay, I asked for it. I really actually asked for it. Fuck off. Oh, fuck, I hate these guys. God, these guys are so beefy. Just stagger, you bitch. Oh, there we go, staggered. This was a bad decision. Just grab it and run. Grab it and run! I might be fucked now. Da 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 da. I need a grace really bad right now. Oh my god, I've ran into like groups of enemies as well. This is not good. No, no. No, man, I really, no. No, I can't be. Oh no, I'm gonna go so far back. No. My souls are down there. Lanedale really felt like a turning point in the game where from now on, if I wasn't being careful, anything could kill me. And so I instead just tried to avoid most of the threats here, eventually reaching the city's mini-boss. Oh yeah, great boss. Godfrey the First Elden Lord. Okay. Just didn't let off the pedal. This guy just seems doable. This is just a good old-fashioned man fight. I'm liking this. There's no BS here. It's just like two big bonky dudes having a bonk off, and only one can come out on top. I'm absolutely shitting on this guy. What a fucking loser, honestly. And a trophy. Godfrey, First Elden Lord. That guy was easy as anything. That was so much easier than I thought coming into this area. Now, I'm assuming that's the mini-boss and not the actual boss. But, like, there was no BS. Like, he's just a big, tanky dude. And I am also big, tanky, bonky dude. So... Now, it's probably a better time than any to mention a very important type of item, especially towards getting that Platinum Trophy. Legendary equipment. You see, 4 of the biggest trophies in Elden Ring, outside of just getting my cheeks clapped by bosses, was to collect all of the legendary weapons, sorceries and incantations, spirit ashes, and talismans. There's a handful of each of these to obtain for each trophy, and they're found in specific locations in the game, like chests in hard-to-reach locations, or for beating certain bosses. Now, the good thing is that you can grab almost all of these whenever you want, so I was going to leave most of them until later on in the game when I'd unlocked more areas and generally got stronger. But there was one missable weapon, which just so happened to be in Lanedale, so I made sure to grab that now. So what do I drop off here? And there's something we need to grab up here. Bolt of Gransax. Much sooner than I'd expected after defeating Godfrey, I found myself at the entrance to the Erd Tree, where it doesn't take a genius to know that there would be a big boss I needed to take down. But I can almost guarantee that no one expected who this was going to be.
What is thy business with these thrones?
He's back! Wait, we killed him though.
Margit is back!
We're fighting bloody Margit again? Margit round 2. Oh, damn. Oh, this is Oh, someone said about Morgott. Okay, so this is actually just... Oh my god, okay, this is like Margit's big bro. Oh my god. Oh, blimey. I just rolled into him. I didn't realize that those swords kept going. Fuck. You still got the same shit delays you had in that first fight as well, you bitch. Changing a couple of letters in your name doesn't mean you're less of a bitch. Oh no. Okay, I'm dead. I thought I was alive for some reason. The Morgott fight is literally a souped up version of the Margit one from earlier, and taking him down was going to be pretty intense, but at least I had my chat on my side cheering me on. Well, mostly. You can NPC summon Melina? Where? Oh shit, there is a summon. Oh, we can bring Melina in to fight with us. Okay, I'm doing it. That might be cheesy, I don't know. I'm doing it. I don't care. Let's go, Melina. Strength build plus summon equals baby mode. What isn't baby mode then? Because apparently everything is fucking baby mode in this game. It's like, if you use magic, baby mode. If you use swords with bleed, baby mode. If you use strength, baby mode. What, am I meant to just run around with my bloody fists? Like, seek fucking employment. Oh my god, what an insane hit. No, Melina's gonna die. Here we go, baby. Sorry, Melina. No. No. Come on. No. Ah! I can't kill him. Come on. Oh my God, I've knocked my mic over. Shit. Okay, I fixed it. Come on! I got Morgoth's Great Rune. I also saw there was a trophy in there for beating him as well. So there we go, another trophy. That one felt good. I don't give a shit that I used a summon. I don't care. If you want to go in and use no summons and be like, oh, no, I'm really good at the game. Well done. Well done. Be gone. Come on! Now, in retrospect, I've got to admit it, even though I was talking my shit back there, a bit of my pride had been knocked. It just had me thinking, you know, if I cruise through the game using these summons to beat the bosses as I go and get the platinum, would people judge me? Would people even turn up to watch the video and then enjoy it? And most importantly, would I be satisfied? No, I wouldn't. So from now on, I vowed to not use a single summon against any boss, 1v1s only from here on out. Apart from a couple of really bullshit bosses, but we'll get to those in a bit. Anyway, moving on, as I headed up to the entrance to the Erd Tree, I realised that I wouldn't be able to enter yet, as it was sealed with vines. A short chat with Melina back at the Grace reveals that the only way we can burn our way through and gain access to the Erd Tree would be to obtain a secret power hidden up in the mountainous regions. Up to this point, the mountains have been completely inaccessible, and so Melina gifts us the Rolled Medallion, which can activate a lift to allow us to reach them. But after probably the craziest day I'd had yet, that adventure was gonna have to wait. My original plan for day 4 was to head along the rolled route from Leyndell in search of this fiery power that we need to enter the Erd Tree. But instead, as a token of appreciation to my chat who'd been supporting me the whole way through the game so far, I decided to give them something that they had been begging for so long now. Radahn. Radahn is one of the many lords in the game that I'd need to beat for a trophy, and since Elden Ring's release back in 2022, he has become one of the most famous bosses in the entire game, for reasons you will learn shortly. So I thought, when better than now to go and give this guy a shot. So I jumped on my horse and headed in search of him, along the way finding one of the most oddly fitting additions to my build. No. Oh my god. The butt slam! Oh, we've got to try that out. I've heard of the butt slam. I saw a meme about it. Let's try this out. That is so good. Wait, can we do it like off the cliff? Can we do it from the top rope? Is it any good though? You've got me questioning now whether I should actually just use it. I feel like I should just run with it. Oh yeah, I think we're gonna run with it. My journey to find Radahn led me to another region I'd not yet explored, just east of Limgrave, called Caelid. And this place is a barrel of laughs. Okay, I've had people talking about Caelid. Does not sound like an inviting place. Blimey, 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 blimey. No! What the fuck's happening? No, get off me! Get off me, please! Eventually, after just narrowly surviving Caelid's welcoming residence, I arrived at Castle Redmane, which is the place that hosts the aptly named Radahn Festival, an event where champions of the lands between come together to challenge Radahn in battle. That's right, we can call Sir Bonk a champion now. High five! And so with the sun setting over the vast desert, all that was left to do was commence the festival and participate in one of the most badass battles in the entire game. Starscourge Radahn. Oh my god, the fight is it just starts. Oh my god, okay. Okay. Oh, okay, you can summon people. I can't even dodge these stupid arrows. This is going well. I'm summoning all you boys in. It's the Radahn Festival. Of course I'm going to summon these boys in. Okay, we got all the boys in. Oh, he's riding a little horse. This guy is absolutely badass. Nah. Go on, Alexander. These guys are carrying me. If that guy comes in chat right now and goes, oh, your summons are carrying you, I will say, yes, you are right. Where'd you go? I can summon in more people. Where the fuck did he come from? I am him. Oh, he's coming. Oh, yeah, great. Oh, I didn't think of the meteors. That was a pretty good attempt. We cannot complain about that. No, the meteors are coming. Meteors! No, I missed. How am I missing? My fucking... I'm insane. I'm actually insane. Get on my level. Get on my fucking level! Shardbearer, Radon. That was easier than I thought. I've grinded. We can power on. I don't need to do any grinding now. We can just grind, like, just through the story instead. Having now proved that I, Sir Bonk, am the biggest Chad in the lands between, the original plan was to head back to the main quest and head towards the mountains. But my chat kept telling me that there was this cave hidden on the other side of the desert, and that it was definitely worth my time to go and check it out. Keeping in mind that the last time I listened to directions from chat, I ended up stranded in purgatory, I wasn't too keen to trust them, but I reluctantly agreed to go and check it out. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, I'm a fucking moron. And so when I arrived at this mysterious cave, I genuinely started to wonder if just disabling chat was a better idea from now on. Okay, it just like one-shots me. It actually one-shot me. This thing's just harder than Radon, right? Great. It turns out Radon was actually the mini-boss of this dungeon. Putrid Tree Spirit is the real boss. Now we're cooked. Ah, that was a good attempt. We're gonna fight this thing until we beat it. I can do it. Okay, avoid the Scarlet Rot. Yes, that's big. We are on fucking fire. That's such a fat dodge. Butt stomp. Oh my god, the butt stomp into the stagger is that's criminal. This guy's getting mugged off. He's actually just getting mugged off. The butt stomp stagger. That was glorious. That might be the best moment of the game. I don't think I'm ever going to top this. And we got Redmane Knight Ogre. I need that. There's a trophy for getting all the legendary summons. I didn't even know that was here, but that is something I know I need. Okay, fair enough, chat. You guys do know stuff. But anyway, no more distractions or detours now. I fast traveled back to Lane Dell, made my way down the rolled route to activate the elevator before arriving at the treacherous mountains. Oh, wow. Mountaintops of the Giants. We made it, guys. This gigantic area was the most confusing in the game, with no real indication of where the hell it was I was meant to be going. And so, after wandering around for a bit, I stumbled upon yet another castle. Just from the vibes it gave, I was pretty sure that it wasn't part of the main quest line, but it did seem interesting, so I headed in and found myself up against yet another boss called Commander Nile. And to be honest, in comparison to some of the crazy bosses we'd already fought so far, this generic soldier-looking bloke really didn't look too threatening. Well, as it turns out, the worst part of the Commander Nile boss fight isn't even Commander Nile. Oh great, you spawn in your friends. Okay. I'm just dead. I feel like I need to kill these guys. Oh, that's just the... These guys just spin and one-shot you. I fucking missed! Trying to fight these goons over and over again had me generationally down bad, but after far too many deaths, I managed to deal with them, giving me my first one-on-one with the main man. Okay. Okay! I'm straight up not having a good time. Yeah! I love it, love it! Don't even joke with me right now. Does he have a second phase? Or did I almost just do it? I almost got him. That would have been the most insane lock-in I've ever seen. That's doable. Oh, Dave, you silly, silly boy. One thing you've got to remember about this game is that having a good attempt where you almost beat a boss fight means jack shit. No, I overcommitted. Just bad attempt. I'm gonna use this again. No, are we actually fucking serious? Get the fuck out of here, man. Oh my. I died to this fucking shield. I can't do it. I can't do this. No, I can't do it. Yeah, I think we're just like rolling our heads in shit for no reason right now. Okay, yeah, just Just kill me again. I'm literally spawning and just standing here and dying. This area sucks. I didn't really realize it yet, but Commander Nile was definitely a turning point in my Elden Ring journey. Whereas before, taking 10 to 15 attempts to beat a boss would have been quite a lot, doing that now would have been pretty good going. I mean, now we're talking 30 attempts minimum, no bullshit. And so much longer than I'd ever planned on being in this castle, I finally caught a break. I need you to commit to your big move again. Just be dumb and just commit to the big move and then stun yourself like an ape. Please, please. Oh my god! Oh no. That one really, really got me. I was not enjoying any part of that. Even Renala, which is probably the other one that was like insane. Even that, like in my head, I was like, no, like I can do this. But that fight was genuinely feeling like I just can't do this right now. After leaving the castle, I must have spent a good half an hour running around the mountains completely lost before eventually finding my way onto a route that looked like it was the right way to go. That is so sick. Oh, we're entering scary lands now. I see big bodies of giants, and that is a big pot. That must be where we have to go. There's definitely something we're going to run into, and I'd have a good prediction of what it would be based on where we are. Oh my god. Fire giant. Oh, damn, he's big. Oh my god, he can just throw the ground at me. Okay, let's go. Fuck. I was built for this fight, man. I was built for this fight. Come on, boy. Come on. Yeah. Loser. Ah, my fucking leg. Ah, it broke in half. Ah, shit. Oh, no. Ah, why does this always happen? Oh, he's going to rip it off and use it as a weapon. Great. I love it when enemies do that in Elden Ring. Oh, no. This is a weird fight. Like, this does not feel like a hard fight whatsoever. I'm dead. I actually staggered him finally. Okay, well, I mean, that fight is not a problem. Oh my god. This fight definitely was a problem. Wow, this fight I'm just getting cooked. He's been so much more fidgety this fight. Wow, okay. He just won't stay still now. It's actually the same thing as before, where the first go is like insanely easy. I fucked up the first go again because from like not knowing, and now that I do know, it's like he learns my moveset as much as I learn his. That's what seems to happen. What the fuck, man? Why? Oh my god, why when you lock onto the hands is the camera up? I'm not locking onto the fucking... Oh my god. Oh, just put your leg back. I'm actually just really annoyed at how close I was in that first run. It's the Dave Beats Game special. The poise break. Oh, I was staggered. It's annoying me so fucking much that I just didn't do this on the first go when I just like had the chance. How do you do this second phase? How do you do it? So yeah, Fire Giant, categorically the worst designed boss in the entire game. Like, it seems as if it's going to be such a cool fight the first time you see him, but this shit gets old real fast. I don't know the exact stats, but he probably has the highest health pool of any boss in the game, and he rolls around like a big baby constantly, so every attempt you try just takes so goddamn long. And so as a result, getting really far into an attempt only to fail at the last hurdle was more than enough to make grown men cry. That's the worst death I've had in the game so far. That's the most gut-wrenching death I've had. This boss fight sucks. Categorically, this is just a bad boss fight. Gonna be honest, guys, another fail like that was gonna result in broken controller number 2, so I just decided to go non-verbal and lock in until I got this done. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Oh, I've got a fucking aneurysm at the moment, man.
Are you prepared?
I am. The first cardinal sin, to burn the Erd tree. Oh, she's gonna burn it. Oh, she's literally burning the whole thing.
For the sake of the new Lord.
That's me. I'm the new Lord, bitch. I'm him. Erd tree aflame. Oh my god, a trophy that isn't just to do with bosses. Cool. With our brutal quest to the mountains complete and the Erd tree now burning, it was time to head back to the entrance from earlier and finally close out this epic journey. Huh? Oh. There's more, is there? Okay, great. Time to head to the Fuck, where am I? Oh god, where the fuck am I? As it turns out, even after being set alight by the flames of the fire giant, the Erd tree is immortal. And to make it vulnerable to the flames, I would need to make my way through the final legacy dungeon of the main quest line, Crumbling Farum Azula. This is one of, if not the craziest looking areas in the entire game, and is home to not one, not two, but 3 ridiculous bosses that I'd need to get through for trophies as well as to progress towards the end of the game. And after what had been my longest and most mentally taxing day so far, this was the last place I wanted to be. I'm not fighting you. Anytime a dragon flies in, it's just a categorical no.
Random enemy.
Bro, we just got normal enemies who are just bosses again. After a bit of exploring, I stumbled into the first of those 3 aforementioned boss fights. And I did not know it yet, but this was going to be one of the worst things I have ever done. Oh no. Duo fights are not the one. Godskin Duo. Wow, you are an ugly pair of motherfuckers. This brother needs to get on Simmer Eats or some shit like... Oh yeah, great. He's just... Oh, he's really fat. Oh, he's a real fat bastard. Oh my lord. Oh. Can I just fucking hit the guy once? It's the range attacks. No, we're good for today. Heading into that boss room with my current equipment was kind of like heading into a Google job interview with 2 GCSEs, a BTEC, and a little area at the bottom that says, my favourite hobby is kicking a football around with my friends. Just get out, mate. It ain't happening. So I decided it was finally a good time to call it a day, because tomorrow we grind. The goal for day 5 was simple. Explore, get trophies, and get absolutely massive. So first things first, I grinded out as many high-level smithing stones from mines I hadn't been to yet, enabling me to max level my great stars. Okay, I've been grinding a lot. I've got some sweet new drip. Like, I look hot as fuck. But the big thing I managed to do is find a load of the high-level smithing stones, which has allowed me actually to get my weapon to plus 24. Plus 25 is the max, and you need a ancient dragon smithing stone, which I believe I have. We've got one right here, reinforced armaments to plus 25. So let's go do that. Max this great stars out. Heavy great stars, plus 25. God slaying armament, which is for upgrading any armament to its highest stage. I have no excuse now for getting my shit pushed in. Next, I headed back to Limgrave, where after defeating Radahn, a massive crater had now opened up, inside of which I was able to find the underground city of Nokron. Nokron was home to a few more bosses I'd need to beat for trophies, the first of which, in my opinion, goes right at the top of the sexiest bosses tier list. Hello. Hey, look at that handsome devil. It's me! I've just got a plus 25 axe. The worst time to get it. Oh my god, I slap. This might be the one boss I'm happy to just lose to. Because, I mean, like, he's him. Oh my god, I'm actually insane. I'm building up blood loss on myself. I'm Dave Beats Games. This is Games Beats Dave. My arch nemesis, my alter ego. Okay, this isn't actually too bad. This guy ain't got the moves. You may have all my weapons, but you are not me. You'll never be me. Get out of here. Mimic Tear. Funnily enough, coming back to the controversial topic of summons, the Mimic Tear is actually one of the legendary spirit ashes you can get that literally spawns a copy of you, just like the boss fight I just did. It is undoubtedly one of the most broken things in the entire game, so once again, I promise you, I will not be using it. Oh, if only I had a Mimic Tear to put the bins out and make me little sandwiches for lunch. That would be bliss. Anyway, very soon after Mimic Tear, I came up against a slightly harder version of the Ancestor Spirit from earlier. There we go. Down he goes. Regal Ancestor Spirit. And we got a remembrance for that as well. Defeated Regal Ancestor Spirit. And then deeper into Nokron, I faced off against the Valiant Gargoyles. These guys looked like they were going to be rough, but honestly, this whole area was a doozy. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Valiant Gargoyles. We're rattling off the trophies. Defeated Valiant Gargoyles. I was actually enjoying taking out trophy bosses that I was way too overleveled for, so I decided to keep on with that for now and headed to the Shaded Castle, which I definitely found without googling the location of. And after reaching the top, I faced off against the castle's boss. Okay, another boss time. Elemer of the Briar. Well, this guy's giving Dark Souls 3 vibes. Just a classic 1v1. Love it. Commander Nile never could. Bloody hell, this guy is a tank. No. Okay. Actually, pretty tough fight. Definitely doable. Okay, we're cooking. Okay, that was insane that time. Elemer of the Briar. Really, really, really cool fight. I then headed to Caria Manor at the most northern part of Liurnia, which I knew from a bit of research was the start of a quest line I would need to complete later on. But the only goal I had for here now was to take out the boss of the manor, Royal Knight Loretta. Unfortunately, I might be a little bit too strong for this fight. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little bit over-leveled. Hey, Royal Knight Loretta. My final task for day 5 was to put my crippling PTSD behind me and head back to Volcano Manor, which I'd foolishly been led to earlier on a detour from hell. This time around though, I decided to enter through the more conventional entrance, the front door. And what I hadn't realized is that Volcano Manor is actually an optional full legacy dungeon in its own right. And just like the other ones I'd already completed, it was a complete maze to navigate. But compared to the last time I was here, I was so much stronger, and so I just kind of plowed through everything in sight before coming across an all too familiar final boss of Burger King. Hey, it's the fat fuck. He's not so bad without his slightly skinnier friend, that Slim Shady next to him. Okay, damn, he's really easy. Laters. Godskin Noble. My final challenge now for Volcano Manor and for day 5 was the Dungeon's Lord boss, which was one of the most unique in the entire game. Holy fuck. This is cool. Serpent Hunter. God-devouring serpent. Wait, am I meant to use that big sword? I just realized. Okay, there we go. This is sick. Oh, there we go. No. Not phase 2, not phase 2. Fucking hell, it's Voldemort. Family, you join my family. This guy's horrible. Rykard, Lord of Blasphemy. Oh my god, this is insane. I'm so dead. That was not a bad first attempt. What the fuck is going on? What is going on? No! No! I was so close, man. Come on. Come on. Yes. Oh my god. Shard Bearer Rykard. Yes. Oh, that was just such a shit fight from start to finish. I want to use my bonk bonk. I don't want to use big sword. Piss off. Okay, guys. Today was going to be painful. The rather ambitious goal I'd set myself for day 6 was to fully conquer Farum Azula, including all 3 of its boss fights that I'd mentioned earlier, and ideally I also wanted to get back to the Erdtree entrance, which I genuinely thought I'd be able to return to without any more bosses blocking my way. But spoiler alert, that was a fucking stupid thing to believe. But for now, first on the list was Fat Boy and Slim Shady that I got smacked around by earlier. This time around though, I had a max level weapon, a bunch more stats from character levels, and even some new talismans sprinkled in from my grind on day 5. So I was feeling pretty confident. Oh, bro. Okay, I mean, that's one of them. One down! Brother, stop. Brother, stop. Brother, stop. Bro! Okay. This might be the one. This might be the attempt, guys. Now, at this point, having beaten more bosses than I could count, I was pretty much always expecting that a phase 2 could be around the corner in these fights. But what I wasn't expecting was this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, you're back! Obesity returns. That's a fun little mechanic, isn't it? This guy needs to just go. What did you just do? Oh. They're both back. Why? What's the point? Oh my god, what? This is one of the worst fights in the game. Oh no. Now realizing that I had to take out both of these guys not once, but twice, I was just in a blender. Loads of people were telling me that I could craft sleep pots and throw them at one, which then puts them to sleep and you can just fight the other in a 1v1. But no, I instead voted for a different strategy, smashing my face into a brick wall. It's back, boys and girls. The rage is back in full force. Why did I do this to myself today? Oh wow, he just killed me. Just full health to 0 health, yay! I love this fight, I'm not even halfway! I can't even get halfway. Oh, how is that? That's a one shot. It's a one fucking shot. Are we kidding? I can't hit him. Fuck! This was the worst thing I had experienced in Elden Ring so far, and so I knew that if I was ever actually going to beat this, I was going to have to push the boat out a little bit, you know, try out things a little bit differently, even if they might have seemed dumb. Ashes of War then, let's have a look. Genuinely, we have Butt Stomp. We could do heavy, we could do Butt Stomp. I think just Butt Slam. Let's go Butt Slam. Oh my god. Hello. Maybe we found the strat. Low key. That was a pretty BS attempt. But the Butt Slam might be the play. Okay, I can consistently stagger him now, which is mental. If I can get Okay, I need more FP. I need to be able to do more stomps, because the stomps can do the staggers. Allocate flasks. We need a couple of them. With my new strategy of beating these guys up using my literal bare cheeks in full effect, I was managing to more consistently get further into the fight. But with every new dumb or cheesy strategy that somehow worked, the game would just cheese me right back. That fight went to shit literally because the fat one, for the first time ever, rolled straight over the roundabout. Bro just ignored all of the road traffic laws and just went straight over the roundabout. He went over it again. I despise you. I despise you. Oh, just fuck off! Just to put this prison sentence into perspective, prior to this fight, the longest time I'd spent on a boss was the fire giant, and that was about 1 hour. Foreskin duo here, I'd been rattling away at for about 2.5 hours. I fucking hate them. All I knew was that when I could put these guys behind me, it was going to feel glorious. So I just kept battling away and finally got my opportunity. Come on! Come on! Oh, that's not healthy for my chair. Oh my god! No summons, no sleep pots, just butt stomps. Come on! I don't need no sleep pots. You know,
Oh, you put you to sleep, and I'll fight this one on 1v1, and then I'll fight the other one. That'll be a bit easier.
no. What a shite fight. With the Godskin duo finally dealt with, the rest of Farum Azula was now opened up for me to carefully make my way through. And within literally 2 minutes, I was completely lost again. That guy is not getting any of my attention right now. Bro, how do I get anywhere here? Where do I go? I need to get up there, in that big Colosseum. I can imagine there's some fat enemy in there. I legit need to get like down there, but how? So past the knight that you saw? Oh, I actually have to go past that guy? I mean, I don't have to beat him, do I? Surely I don't have to beat him. Yeah, no. I'm good. I'm good, bro. I'm good. I mean, if I had a sight of grace near it, I would. Oh. No! Ah! After getting back on track and this time ensuring my parkour skills were on point, I managed to make my way to the massive Colosseum at the center of Farum Azula. Oh my god, this arena is insane. Beast Clergyman. What is a Clergyman? Oh my god. Okay. Butt stomp. I was expecting a cutscene or something, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, of course, man. I did think it's the end boss fight of an area. I thought it was going to be a two-parter. Oh, this is going to be some badass shit. This is Ganondorf from Zelda. Oh my god, this guy looks sick. Come with me, baby. Oh, damn, this guy looks intense. Maliketh. Oh my god. Oh, bro, just 360 no-scoped me off the top crane on fucking high rise. Oh my god. As you can clearly see from his stylish moves, and as my chat were loving telling me, Malekith the Black Blade is a truly formidable opponent, who for many players is one of the game's biggest roadblocks. And so after a couple of pretty terrible attempts, and having only just escaped from that 2.5-hour spit roasting session, I was very anxious about how long I might be stuck here. Well, I definitely wouldn't have been so worried if I knew he was allergic to cake. My cake specifically. Malekith? Who? Malekith? Who? This might just be the best build anyone's ever done in Elden Ring, by the way. Did you see the damage I just did to that guy? With my arse cheeks. With 2 bosses down, there was now only 1 left in this area. This one's actually optional if you're not going for the trophies, but that's my full-time job now. Still got to figure out if sitting alone in a room screaming into a microphone is really the right thing for me long term. Anyway, the route to this boss is pretty hidden, but with a little bit of help from chat, I managed to make it there. Sleep required ahead, then praise the dragon. Try center. Do I lie here? Oh, lie down. Time is reversing. Oh, this dude looks big. Oh my god, this guy is massive. Oh, this. Dragon Lord Placidusax. Holy shite. Placidusax is without a doubt a badass fight, who is pretty difficult to take down. Unfortunately, the main difficulty in this fight doesn't actually come from any of his moveset, but instead from the fact that he practically incinerates your PS5 while you play. Like, I've been toying with buying a PS5 for quite a while now, not really knowing, is it worth it? Should I really spend that amount of money? This fight legit made me spend 10 minutes on stream buying one next day delivery. Ridiculous pricing, by the way, but I could not bear the lag anymore. This fight is making my PS5 actually melt. What is this fight? Like, this fight is insane, but why am I lagging? Oh, come on, man. I'm actually dead. Fuck, no! I couldn't. Oh my. I got one shot. I couldn't see him. Today has just been so diabolically rough. Oh, he sliced back. I've just... Fuck this fucking shitty fucking fuck. Oh, this fight is getting worse as time goes on. It started off fine. I was like, oh, this is not even that bad. This is quite easy actually. He just sits there and I can beat the shit out of him. No, he's just decided, no. Oh my god, this fight is fucking dreadful. Come on. I'm lightheaded. I am losing my mind. And so the crumbling Farum Azula arc was finally over. Good riddance, man. That place was balls. As we return to Leyndell, things are a tad different now, with the Erdtree ablaze and the city buried in ash. You can probably understand now why I needed to grab that legendary weapon earlier. And just before heading back to the Erdtree entrance, I took a quick detour down into the sewers beneath Leyndell to fight another boss, Mohg the Omen. Beating this guy would kill 2 birds with 1 stone, as it would get me a trophy and also was required for one of the endings later on. Yes! Oh my god, how did we beat him that time? Oh, Moog the Omen. I'm actually going to react to the trophy this time. Defeated Moog the Omen. Oh, that was a good one. I then journeyed my way up towards the Erdtree, where I planned on ending day 6. But before I could reach there, the game had a couple of fun curveballs in the back pocket ready to throw at me. I mean, looking back at this footage now, I definitely should have stopped playing after Farum Azula because my anger management was non-existent at this point. Who the fuck is this guy? Sir Gideon Ofnir the All-Knowing. Oh my god, this... This is actually insane. Fuck me, this guy is so shite. Fuck off! Ah, I fucking hate you. Oh, bro, how many did you want to fucking throw? Oh my god, we did it. I'm not even gonna celebrate because what I just did there is exactly what I did all the times before, and that time it just worked. So I'm not even gonna celebrate. Not even worth my time.
Cannot kill.
Shut up, man. I don't care. I don't even know if I'd class Sir Gideon as a proper boss. I genuinely think he was added as part of an April Fool's joke at some point, and then the devs just forgot to take him out. But anyway, my final challenge before reaching the Erdtree was as pure of a big bad Souls boss fight that you can possibly get. I'm actually cooking. No, not another second phase! I was just learning him. Oh, he's gone Super Saiyan, hasn't he? Oh my god.
Now I fight as Horalu.
Horalu.
Warrior!
Oh, this guy's gonna go ham, I can tell. Oh no. God! After the day I'd had so far, getting RKO'd by Randy Orton here was probably the worst thing that could happen to me, and so it became clear very quickly that beating this guy was probably not on the cards today. I can't do it anymore. Oh, I'm fucking dead. This guy sucks a fucking fat... Ugh! This is the first boss fight I've come up against. Actually, I mean, the dude before this was kind of simple, but he genuinely does not stop. He just does not relent. No! No, I'm done for today, guys. I'm done. I can't do it. I cannot do it today. So, guys, I had finally been bested, and I was probably on the edge of a mental breakdown, so I decided to end stream and call it a day. But I'll tell you what, if there's one thing that beats giving up on something, it's crippling addiction. So after a short water and snack break, I returned to my PS5, booted the game up again, and gave Godfrey one final go. Come on! Oh my god. Let me turn my lights back on. I literally had my lights off and everything because I finished stream. But we actually did it. Oh my god, Remembrance of Horalu. The entrance to what I believe is the final boss fight is literally here inside the Erdtree. But we've got a lot more stuff to do because we've got a lot more trophies to do. Melania's still hiding in somewhere. So we'll come back here after we've gone and done all of that stuff. This game is insane, man. My penultimate day in the Lands Between was going to be very similar to day 5, with the goal of cleaning up pretty much everything else I needed to in the game before the true horror begins, and I eventually beat the game. So I started off by heading back to Caria Manor in Liurnia and meeting Rani the Witch. Talking to her begins a side quest line that I would need to complete in its entirety to acquire some legendary equipment for trophies, as well as to unlock one of the game's 3 endings. And I will unashamedly say that I followed a guide for this entire quest. Like, I actually don't see how it's humanly possible anyone figured this stuff out without a guide. Let me just give you a quick rundown of this quest line, keeping in mind that there's no map markers and everyone speaks in complete gibberish, okay? Talk to Rani, then talk to the ghosts on the floor below, then talk to Rani again, then head down to Nokron through the crater, find this blade in a random box deep in the city, give the blade to Rani and she gives you an hourglass back. Take this hourglass to a tower in Liurnia, place the hourglass on a pedestal to flip the entire tower upside down. This bit is actually goddamn cool. Fair play FromSoft. Anyway, head to the bottom of the tower, or the top, who fucking knows at this point, and grab the curse mark, then head back to Rani's tower and go in the tower next door and take the portal to another underground city called Noxtella. Kill this dude who drops you a key, travel back to the library where we fought Renala from earlier, open the chest there using the key to get a magic ring, return to Noxtella where you killed the dude, then cross the Lake of Brainrot, fight whatever in God's name this boss is for a trophy, ride the lift up to a new area called the Moonlight Altar, head to the cathedral in this area, find the cave inside, where at the bottom you'll find Rani, talk to her, and finish the quest. Or just, like, get a job. Either way, after following this all the way through, I was presented with my final legendary weapon. In the same area, there was also this tower that I unlocked by shooting these giant ghost turtles. God knows why, this game can be so weird. And inside the tower, I found my last legendary sorcery. Anyway, up here, in here, open the chest, and legendary sorceries and incantations. I then moved on to clearing up the last few trophy bosses I hadn't yet beaten. The first of which was Dragonkin Soldier of Noxtella, in that new underground area from Rani's quest, and luckily, this guy gave me no trouble whatsoever. Holy shit, that was easy. Okay. Dragonkin Soldier of Noxtella. Wow, that was like 5 hits. Next up was a boss called Lich Dragon Fortisax, which was at the end of another shorter but potentially even more confusing quest line. You literally fight this dragon inside the dream of this weird woman. Not even gonna try and explain this one. Oh, another one down. That one was actually quite easy. I thought he was going to be a lot harder than that, with how hard Placidusax ended up being. Oh, easy bosses are good sometimes, I guess. To reach the next boss on the list, I would need to unlock an area by invading this NPC player's world, and then reporting back to a member of a blood cult. And inside that NPC's world, I found probably the last piece of equipment I was ever expecting to. Wait a minute. No. Oh my god. This is insane. I've got 2 of them. I am truly endgame Sir Bonk now. Anyway, with the NPC dead, I was then given an emblem to transport me to an area called Mogwyn's Palace, where I faced off against Moog, Lord of Blood. There we go. Oh, he's a shard bearer. Shard bearer Moog. The final task now I set myself for day 7 was to head to the last optional legacy dungeon of the game, Miquella's Haligtree. Not really optional for me though, I've got a Tinder date scheduled with the girl there. Miquella's Haligtree is by far the hardest area in the game, like I literally have nightmares from my time I spent here. And the first mini-boss in the Haligtree was a harder version of Loretta who I'd fought in Caria Manor earlier, but to be honest, she actually ended up being easier than I thought. Oh yeah, let's go. Woohoo! Let's go! Loretta, Knight of the Haligtree. Oh, I brought in my little Skelly bro for that, but keep in mind, my Skellies are literally level 1. I mean, there's still going to be people in the comments like,
Oh my god, you used a summon, you noob.
get a grip, dude. Other than the horrific enemies scattered around this place, I also found what I thought was my final legendary summon. But as it turns out, I'd actually missed one back on the Moonlight Altar, which I was just at previously, for defeating a pretty insane mini-boss. Come on, come on, come on, please. I've been fighting this guy for so long. There we go. Thank God. Legendary Ashen remains. And that is Black Knife Tish. I've heard that this summon is insane. Obviously, I'm not going to use it. Let's go. And to once and for all finish off my legendaries, back in the deepest parts of the Haligtree, I found my final talisman. Hey, legendary talismans! All that remained for today was to head all the way to the Grace at the roots of the Haligtree, right in front of the daunting boss door, and rest up. Because my God, I was gonna need it. Welcome everybody to this fateful day. Today, a legend will be born. A legend will be carved into the lands between. I am nervous. I'm genuinely nervous, sat here right now in front of you today, because this is going to be a true test. Maybe one of the truest tests I've ever had. I'm excited and nervous. Malenia is the pinnacle of boss fights when it comes to Elden Ring, and has quickly become known as one of the hardest bosses ever put into a video game. And being a completely optional fight, most players just give her a couple of goes for the meme, or stay the hell away from her. But if I wanted that platinum, I had no choice but to take her down. And to keep my pride intact, I once again refused to use any summons. And so, with what I can only describe as a pit the size of a black hole in my stomach, I entered the roots of the Haligtree and came face to face with this legend for the first time.
Corpse after corpse left in my wake.
I feel like I'm meeting a celebrity.
I am Malenia, Blade of Mikola.
Say the line. And I have never known defeat. Let's go. I'm fangirling. Oh my God. Okay, half my health gone already. Okay. Great first start! So yeah, attempt 1 was already a good barometer of how truly fucked I was. Now, with how famous Malenia is, I was actually already aware that she is yet another 2-phase boss fight, but most players don't even get a sniff at that second phase until reaching way into the double-digit deaths. But for me, after only just 3 attempts, something absolutely ridiculous happened. Okay, we survived waterfowl. Why have we got it to second phase already? How have we got it to second phase on attempt 3? I swear to God, I've never done this before. I swear to fucking God, I've never done this before. Oh my God, I'm actually in disbelief. Okay. My heart is going, guys. Lock in, come on.
Now, rot.
Brain rot. Oh, great, yeah, okay. Oh shit, I've got Scarlet Rot. Oh, okay, that was... You see the damage I was doing to her there? I didn't account for the Scarlet Rot there. And then she did Waterfowl straight after. Guys. This is going to be one of these things where now I can't get to second phase again. This is just going to be one of those, I can tell. Well done, Dave. Well done, Dave. Now you're learning. Bro! I'm missing her so much. Okay, worst attempt yet. Oh my God, fuck's sake. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, fucker. Just finish me. No, just get me out of this fight. That attempt, no. Oh, fuck off. Around 20 attempts in, I just about started to be able to get to the second phase. But with it only being a handful of times, it was feeling almost impossible to actually get reps in and see what dumb shit she can do. Come on. Come on! I didn't... Why did my Bloodhound not go off? That one's really annoying, because I literally pressed the button for it, but I must have just done it too late. Fuck. Oh my god, how? What the fuck do you do versus that? No, Scarlet Rot, oh my god, no! This horrid cycle of dying a load on phase 1 and then getting one pitiful glimpse at phase 2 before instantly getting slammed and sent back to the Grace carried on for another good hour, until I started to finally get more consistency on my attempts. But with every attempt that I got closer and closer to the light at the end of the tunnel, I just ended up more and more defeated when I couldn't pull it over the line. No! That's night terrors, that's nightmare! What the fuck? What the fuck? I couldn't hit her. I missed the stagger. I missed the stagger again. I cannot be missing those staggers. It's basically a running theme of the video at this point that I get a boss basically one hit from dead, and then I completely choke the hell out of it, and then I just tilt off the face of the planet, and I can't get close ever again, and you know what? I'm not very good at breaking habits, so the next 40 attempts were fucking miserable. Yeah, just fucking kill me. What? Yeah, just... can't take Scarlet Rot here. I'm taking Scarlet Rot. I took Scarlet Rot, man. I can't even commentate at the moment, guys. I'm sorry. I just have to go non-verbal. Yeah, terrible. Terrible attempt, terrible attempt. That attempt sucked. That attempt sucked. Oh yeah, great. She hasn't hit me with that in a while. Oh, and it kills me in one. Fuck you, you fucking bitch. Why am I holding back? And I'm jumping forward!
Some of the way the controls work and the inputs are just diabolical. They just fucking are. Like, the fact that you can queue up hits. In what fucking fighting game could you queue up hits?
I didn't have any FP. If I don't have FP going into that second phase, I may as well just fucking eat my own arsehole out. I don't actually know if I can do this, guys. I'm starting to get to the point where I don't think I can do this. Casting my mind back a little bit, when I started my stream on day 8, I was committed to getting this thing finished, no matter how long it took. But after what had now been 84 attempts and 4 hours of straight torture live on stream, I was on the brink of just hanging up the sticks and calling it a day. That was until a beacon of hope named Demon Gaming entered my chat and gave me a suggestion that I totally overlooked. You played Dual Wield Stars and it really helped? Okay, I'll try it out. Anything at this point, just fucking try something. This looks good. If I had that second Great Stars leveled up, I might be onto something. You see, this whole time that I'd been fighting Melania, that second Great Stars I found on day 7 had been sitting in my inventory gathering dust, which may have a lot of you guys quite rightly asking, why? Well, it came down to a few factors, but it was mostly because my research prior to the fight had led me to believe that two-handing a single weapon was going to be much better versus Melania specifically, with much more chance to stagger her and less time-consuming attacks, so I wouldn't be sat there like a lemon getting my arse handed to me. But Demon Gaming here had convinced me that this was what was going to free me from this prison, and after just that one attempt, I had enough confidence to keep going. The big problem though was that my second Great Stars hadn't been leveled up at all yet, and my total rune count after getting curb stomped by Melania almost 100 times was a grand total of 0. So as hard as it was to pull myself away, I fast travelled out of the Halig tree and spent the next 40 minutes or so gathering runes. The quickest way I learnt to do this was to take down these walking mausoleums where I can duplicate the remembrances from the lords I'd slain and then consume them. And so, now almost 5 hours into the stream by the way, I headed back to the round table hold to power my second bonk stick to the max. There we go. We got 2 level 25s now. Let's go give her a shot, guys. Been a while, it feels. Let's fucking go. Oh my god, my damage is crazy. For the first time in about 4 hours, I genuinely knew I could do this. But as my copium levels just started rising higher and higher and higher, controlling my rage was completely off the cards. I can't even get a heal off, I just fucking hate this game. I'm just too greedy. I'm just too greedy. I'm not changing weapon. Guys, how many fucking times do I have to say I'm not changing weapon? I don't know how. I've been live for 5 hours and people are still coming and being like, oh, use this. Oh, use that. No, no, no. How hard is that to understand? How many words is it? I will not change weapons. 5 words. 5 fucking words. These 5 hours had pushed me to a place mentally that I had never experienced playing another video game. 95 attempts had come and gone, and I told myself that if I reached 100, that was it. My brain couldn't take any more. So heading into attempt 96, all I could do was use every single ounce of focus that I had left and just pray to God that I could be a free man once again. Focus! Woo! Let's go!
Look at this body.
Oh, don't doubt me! Oh! Trophy. Come on! Come on! Oh, it's a good time to be alive. Let's have a party, everybody. Dave beats games. Dave beats games. Dave beats games. Dave beats games. Despite having just completed the gaming equivalent of the London Marathon, I knew that my legs had just enough gas in them to finish this platinum once and for all. So I travelled back to Lane Dell, headed up those stairs, and entered the Erd Tree for my final boss fight. And to be honest, after what I'd just been through, I was probably a bit overconfident going into this. I mean, whatever this dude is, he ain't Melania, so I don't give a shit. He's not a pushover. I'm actually going to die to this guy. Okay, we actually beat him. So now there's another boss I'm aware of. But I have no heals. So this is going to go very, very well. Oh god, he's big. Well, this wasn't what I was expecting. Oh, so it's like Fire Giant. Oh, he's not actually as big as I thought. I mean, I'm absolutely fucking dead. Literally one hit and I'm just absolutely annoyed. Okay, that doesn't seem like too bad. This is just a piss take now. It's just a fucking. So yeah, who'd have guessed? The final boss of Elden Ring is quite difficult. So rather than just running myself into the ground, I instead decided to love and leave my chat, grab a quick snack to refuel, and then finish this fight out off stream later that day with a fresh mind. And now with all of the game's challenges overcome and all the pieces in place, my final task was to trigger all 3 of the game's endings. Traditionally, since Elden Ring doesn't have any save slots, this would mean beating the game from start to finish 3 entire times. Lucky for me though, it turns out that you can instead use the PS5's cloud save feature, which means you can back up the save just before you select an ending and then complete the endings one by one, reloading that cloud save each time. And with how ready I was to put the Lands Between behind me, I did not even hesitate. I was on that cloud save like a fly on shit. Okay, so we've done everything we need to before the end of the game. And there are 3 endings, but we don't have to play through the whole game 3 times, and I'm definitely not doing that. I am so cooked. Upload to cloud storage, Elden Ring, upload. And then we get the first ending by just interacting with the statue here. There's your boy, Sir Bonk, Elden Lord. Elden Lord, and that is for achieving the Elden Lord ending. And then now we just need to go and load our save from the cloud and do the other 2. So now we can do the second ending, summon Rani.
The battle is over, I see.
Oh, Age of Stars, or Age of the Stars, should be. That's the second ending done. And then for the last one, we need to go right down into the basement. And we're just gonna run down here, interact with this. Okay, so to go through this door, you need to take everything off. Kind of weird. This is gonna be the first time I've seen my guy's face in so long. Oh, Sir Bonk in the flesh. Them cheeks. Oh, I missed you, bro. Take me. Ow. Damn, that looks like it hurt. Okay, back to the ending. Let's finish this off. Interact with the statue to become the Lord of Frenzied Flame. Oh, you okay, buddy? So rather than becoming Elden Lord, we've become Lord of the Frenzied Flame, whatever the hell that means. Oh shit, we're burning the whole place down. Bloody hell. And that should be the platinum. Lord of the Frenzied Flame for achieving the Lord of the Frenzied Flame ending. And guys, finally, Elden Ring. For obtaining all the trophies. Oh my god, this was a grind. Bloody hell. I mean, this game's known as being legendary for a very good reason. It does things that no other game does. The way you explore, the way you just feel like you're drawn into every nook and cranny, and you really can't put it down. Like, I've probably done some of the longest sessions I've ever done on a game for a platinum. I mean, that's saying something. And I want to jump back in and play more. I want to do New Game Plus and stuff, but not for the channel. Maybe the DLC soon, though. Let me know below if you want to see that. I don't think there's any trophies, but a lot of hard bosses. So maybe we could do it. We could just try and beat all the bosses. Let me know. Once again, a huge thanks to War Thunder for supporting the video today. The links are in the pinned comment and description below to give the game a go for free. And if you're new or a returning player, you can grab that Eagle of Valor decorator, 100,000 silver lions, and 7 days of premium on PC and consoles. Do not miss it. If you've made it all this way, then thank you very much. Please do leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for more videos coming very, very soon. And what you need to go and do right now is watch my Resident Evil Requiem Platinum. It is an absolute movie, one of the hardest difficulties in a game that I have ever played. Some true rage moments if you enjoyed the ones in this game. Yeah, it's a good one. Go and watch that next.